What's up everybody, Dazed here, back with another Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 video. Now today, I'm bringing you a conclusion on the male Earthling builds, and what I think is the best build you can make with a male Earthling, because, you know, you can do Strike, you can do Ki Blast, you can do Bounce build like I say, but the numbers don't lie, and what I'm going to do right here is I never actually really got the numbers on the male Earthling balance build. So I'm going to do that right now. We're going to compare the numbers from the Ki Blast build and the Strike build. Now the first thing we're going to do is the combo. It's triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle. Now on our Ki Blast build, we got 4,700 without potential unleashed. On the Strike build, we got 5,600. As you can see here, we got 5,000. Right in the middle, real good damage. We're going to do potential unleashed, and with the Ki Blast build, we got 5,400 damage, and the Strike build, 6,400. We're at 5,777, I believe. I don't know why I threw that extra little Ki Blast. I'm going to do a couple more of them real quick. But as you can see, we're pretty much in the center of both of them, which is pretty good damage. Strike maxed out, like I said, was 6,400 on the same combo. So we're looking at just, around 700 more than we're getting off this one. Not a big loss. And now we're going to switch it up, and we're going to go to Emperor's Death Beam. First, we got to take off Potential Unleash because we want to test it out without it first. Now, on this one, with our Ki Blast build, we got 18,500 damage on this. And with the Strike build, we got 13,300. With this build, we're getting 17,500. Pretty good. Pretty good. Big jump up from what that Strike build could do. Not too far off from what the Ki Blast build could do. So we're right there, right around it. Now we're going to do it with Potential Unleashed on. And in the Ki Blast build, on this one, we got just over 21,000. On the Strike build, we got 15,300. As you can see on this one, we're getting 20,100. So, definitely up there with the Ki Blast build. Pretty much, at this point, making that build obsolete. Like, there's no reason to run it if we're getting this kind of damage off this build, plus the extra basic attack. Ki Blast build is, in my opinion, obsolete. If that's the kind of build you want, go for it. Now we're going to do Justice combination. Now on the Ki Blast build, we got 6,400, and on the Strike build, we got 8,800. Again, we're kind of right in the middle there on this one, 7,500. Now with Potential Unleashed, on the Ki Blast build, we got 7,300, and on the Strike build, we got 10,100. On this one, as you can see, we're getting 8,700. So we didn't come as close as we did on the Ki Blast on the Strike moves, but we're still pretty close. I still think it's more than good enough. And considering the damage we're getting from just our basic attack and from our Ki Blasts, I think losing a little bit off the Strike moves like that is worth it, because we're still getting really good damage out of all of them. Now, if you want to just be a pure Ki Blaster, go for it. If you want to be a pure Striker, go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. But what this does show you is that this balance build is really close to both of them. Yeah, we're losing a little bit more off our Strike on this build than the Ki Blast, but still more than adequate for anything that we're going to need to do. So, definitely something to consider. Now, this is slightly different than the male Earthling balance build I had, because when I first made that build, I was running a different QQ Bang. Almost the same as what I'm running here, but if you look at the one right above this one, we're -5 in health and -5 in basic attack. Well, I ended up making this one, it's only -3 in health and -4 in basic attack. So I've kind of redesigned my balance build around this new QQ Bang. And I'm sure that most of you have something similar to this. Maybe you don't have these exact QQ Bangs, but I'm sure you have something similar to this, to where you can take what I've done and apply it to your QQ Bang. Maybe you're going to go a little bit less on basic attack and put more in health or something like that. It gives you the basic blueprint, though, for making this kind of build, which is, in my opinion, it is the best male Earthling build you can have. I don't think anything else even comes close because of how limited you are. If you're a Ki Blaster, your Strike ain't doing that much. If you're a Striker, your Ki Blasts aren't doing that much. This build, you're almost right up there with the Ki Blast, and just a little bit down from the Strike. So all around, you're getting a lot of damage out of all the moves you can do. Now, another thing I do is a lot of power. this is what helps get me the 10 bars of ki and stamina. I don't really need the 10 bars of stamina. I really don't need the 10 bars of ki. I've just been using it for that Emperor's Death Beam. But, you know, it works. Also, if I want to throw on Power Rush, I don't have to worry about putting meditation on. I can just build up the ki and do the move. So this is the new build. We have 45 in health. I've come to realize that putting a lot of points in health is pretty much useless. It doesn't really move your health bar up too much. And then nothing in ki, nothing in stamina, because our QQ Bang and our Super Soul takes care of all that. 125 in basic attack, 80 in strike supers, and 125 in ki blast supers. And you're going to get your graph to look just like this, almost perfectly balanced. Now, like I said, if your QQ Bang's a little different, maybe you're going to take some out of basic attack, put it into health, or something like that. But if you have something very similar, you're going to be able to come up with something just like this without finding the exact QQ Bang. Also, sometimes I don't use power, a lot of power. I'll use Champa's Super Soul, You're Just Pieces in a Game, if I wanted to make it more of a strike build, because after about, 30 seconds in battle, it's going to increase my damage off all my strike moves. If I want it to be more of a ki blaster, I'm going to use Beerus' Super Soul, Before Creation Comes Ruin, and that's going to do the same thing. After about 30 seconds in battle, it's going to increase my ki blast supers, so I can have options there. I can get even more damage in my ki blast build that way. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you consider using the Male Earthling Balance build, because it's really fun. And if you like the content I'm putting out, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.